Hello, what's up, everyone? Good morning. It's your boy, the Crackhead, and wishing you all a wonderful Wednesday. Welcome to Crackhead Exploration and Business. And in this video, I visited a place in Israel called Rosh Hanikra, which is 10 kilometers from the city of Nahariya, which borders with Lebanon. So, brothers and sisters, welcome to Rosh Hanikra Grottos. Rosh Hanikra or Hanikra is a geologic formation on the border between Israel and Lebanon, located on the coast of the Mediterranean Sea in the Western Galilee. It is a white chalk clay face which opens up into spectacular grottos. Now I'm enjoying today. The Rosh Hanikra grottos are cavernous tunnels formed by sea action on the soft chalk rock. The total length of the tunnels is about 200 meters. They branch off in various directions with some interconnecting segments. A tunnel was built by the British for the Haifa-Beirut Railroad line, and in 1968, a second one was dug, but connecting the grottos with each other and allowing access along the former route of the British Railroad. For many years, though, the only access to the grottos was from the sea, and the native swimmers and divers were the only ones capable of visiting. The 400-meter-long tunnel dug in 1968 between the grottos and slightly above sea level allowed easier access, and soon after, a cable car was built to take visitors down from the top of the cliff to the tunnels. With a 60-degree gradient, this cable car is advertised as the steepest in the world. A kibbutz, also named Rosh Hanikra, is located nearby. The Israeli city Nahariya is located about 10 kilometers south of Rosh Hanikra. Recognition of the potential offered by the unusual Rosh Hanikra grottos led to the development of this beautiful site as a tourist attraction for northern Israel. The project was spearheaded by Bauer Misna as mayor of one of the kibbutzim, as well as an Arab town. He and his wife Miriam were among the original settlers of the area and of the nearby kibbutz Matzuvah. And now let's listen to the history of Rosh Hanikra from the Hebrew Bible to the Roman period. The book of Joshua mentions Mizraphot Maim as a place south of Rosh Hanikra that was the border of the Israelite tribes of the time. In the first book of the Maccabees, the ladder of Tyre is referred to as the northern border of the territory under the governorship of Simon Maccabeus in 144 BCE. Josephus Flavius also describes Rosh Hanikra as the northern border of the city of Akko in Israel. The archaeological is today situated within the kibbutz. In the first book of Maccabees, a cape in this region is referred to as the Ladder of Tyre. The author could have meant either the cliffs at Rosh Hanikra or one of the other two capes jutting out into the sea slightly north or south of them. The site was later named An-Nawakir by the Arabs. In World War II and after, Rosh Hanikra has served as a passage point for trade caravans and armies between Lebanon, Syria, Israel, Egypt, and Africa. In 1942, during World War II, after the Allied capture of virtual Lebanon, the Haifa-Akkor extension of the Hijaz Railway was further expanded into Lebanon for military purposes, which also entailed quarrying the tunnels at Ras El Nakura. This allowed for a railway connection between Haifa and the cities of Cairo to the south and Beirut to the north, the latter already being connected to Turkey and Iraq or to Damascus and then through the Hijaz line to Amman. It was the South African contingent who blasted the tunnels. The railway bridge at Rosh Hanikra was spared by the Haganah during the 1946 Night of the Bridges operation, but following a late 1947 British announcement that it will withdraw from Palestine months ahead of schedule, the bridge was destroyed by the 21st Battalion under the Palmach in late February 1948 to hinder Lebanese arms shipments to Arab forces proposing the UN partition plan. As repairs were prohibitively expensive, the tunnels were later completely sealed. The Lebanese railways have been largely dismantled, while the coastal railway in Israel currently ends near Nahariya, several kilometers to the south. Rosh Hanikra was the location where Israeli and Lebanese officials negotiated and concluded an armistice agreement in 1949, which ended the Lebanese-Israeli component of the 1948 War of Israeli Independence. So guys, this was my tour at Rosh Hanikra. If you ever find yourself in Israel or you're currently in Israel, Rosh Hanikra will be an amazing site for you to visit. Feel free to visit this site and I hope you will enjoy your time. It's your boy, the Crackhead, bringing you more exploration videos. Bye for now.